viewers, good morning. Welcome back to another video. I am going to take I'm going to take 59 today based on where I'm going. That's the route I need to take. So right now I'm about to make a left turn here on 2234, which is going to take me to 521, and then I'll be taking 521 north all the way up to 288, and then 288 is going to run me to 59, and I'm going to follow 59 all the way up to the Beltway and go east on the Beltway. That's going to take me to my destination. So where I'm going today is the Golf Club of Houston. I used to work over there, and then just recently got not recently, a couple months ago, almost a year now. It'll be a year in October actually that I've been working over at the other golf course that I'm at now. So take you guys along with me on this route. It's a bright, beautiful day. A little, a few clouds in the sky, but all in all, seems to be a pretty day. Temperature wise, give me a second, let me look this up. I think we may be in the upper 70s right now, if I'm not mistaken. Could be less. It's 70 degrees right now. I wonder why he's choosing to be speeding. Yeah, sorry, I was just Alright, there we go. It's 72, and that's what the real feel is. It's 72. So 72, the real feel is 72. We got a light breeze. That's kind of keeping it a little cool, keeping most of the humidity off of you, because it's not hot, it's just humid. Yeah, we got 10 miles an hour wind right now. So they're doing this construction here. Oh, wait a second. No, they send you on the other side. Huh. So they finally opened this side of the bridge because they've been working on it for a minute. That's nice. That kind of caught me off guard, to be honest. Oh, lovely. This is nice. Been working on this for a little while now. they may be opening that side of it soon. And they're building that wall. It's amazing how they do all that work. They lay out all that steel, and then the truck comes in. They basically build the wall as they go along. So we are actually we're on 521 right now, heading north. It's kind of a hazy day, but if you look way out there in front of us, you'll see the city. No, not the city, that's the Galleria, I should say. The Galleria is basically a spot you want to go at that has nice restaurants and shopping. It's a little expensive, of course, but I think they got 2 hotels in there, and other shops, you know, eye doctors and dentists and all that other fancy stuff. I think I did a video the first time I went to get my eye exam. There's a video that I did with inside the Galleria, but it was early in the morning. There was nobody around really. So if you guys go through the videos, you will find that one that was inside the Galleria. I think I need to go over there one of these days when it's quite busy, just to kind of show you guys around a little bit. Excuse me while I make this phone call here. Hey, not much. We're good to go, man. I'm actually making my way up there right now as we speak. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't reach out to you and let you know that everything was set, so. Alright, sounds good. Alright, man, sounds good. Alright. Yes, sir, those are my players called me. I wanted to make sure everything was alright and that we're still going out to play golf. But I'm not playing, I'm just working for them. See, that's the thing about golf and why I love it so much, is that you come across people from all walks of life. It's like, you know, you just never know who you're gonna run into. And then a lot of times, you know, you come across these people who are really nice folks, and then you come across others who are, you know, they're going through something. You know, and usually I would say it's just, you know, they're mad, they're bad people for their behavior and all that kind of stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, all of us have our moments when we go through things, and you know, we just have to understand that that's just what life is. So, you know, we have to learn from each other. And even when somebody's yelling and screaming at you, there is always something to be learned from that. You know, because we do understand sometimes it's not, you know, somebody screaming at you, it shows you who they are. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily highlight your problem, and then the way you deal with it, you know, that shows you who you are. So there's so many different things. And like this morning, one of the things I was praying about is just to have that peace. Is to have peace when you get cut off in traffic. Is to have peace when, you know, your kids are driving you insane, or your husband or your wife is driving you up the wall. You know, when you have that peace that God gives to us, you know, you won't let things bother you as much. And that's something that a lot of people struggle with. They don't have self-control, because again, that is something the Bible teaches us. You know, the fruits of the Spirit, you know, is love, peace, kindness, gentleness, meekness, long-suffering, self-control. And that is something a lot of us struggle with. We don't know how to control ourselves. We don't know how to control our emotions and feelings and all these different things going through our minds. And we battle with them so much. We struggle with them so much. So, you know, it's just all these different things, and we have to learn to overcome, because, you know, mental illness is a very prevalent thing in our society today. You know, a lot of us are struggling, you know, with our mentality. And not because you know, you're not homeless and that kind of stuff, it doesn't mean that you're not mentally ill, because your doctor can be mentally ill, your therapist may have mental illness, you know what I mean, your husband, your wife, they may have mental illness. But it's just that we don't want to address these things, because we rather to say, you know, I have an anger problem and that's it. That's it. I don't want to have a conversation about it. But in truth and in fact, you know, that's what the issue is for you, because it is mental illness. You know, and we just don't want to talk about these things. We rather to just say, hey, you know, that's just how I am, and that is making it an excuse for it. So we gotta as a people learn to control ourselves. Here you have a little better view of the Galleria. But the little time, because I've been living in Texas here now since 2016, and especially around the area that I live at, it's like you see so many changes going on so quickly, and you can only imagine what it's going to look like in you know, in another couple of months or another year from now. And it's like Texas, they're always building. It's a constant thing that they do. Always building these roads, because of course it's the largest state in the country and the fourth most populated city. Houston is, at least. And I thought for a moment that Houston was the capital of the state, but it's actually Austin. And with all those big corporations now moving from California, because the taxes in California is ridiculously high. So all these, you know, big companies or tech companies are moving their offices out to Austin and San Antonio area. His license plate says any day. That's neat. But yeah, I mean, that's just the stuff that's really going on. You know what? Come to think of it, I'm just looking at the subway over here on my right side. It says drive-through. I don't think I've ever seen a drive-through subway before. I've actually never seen it. It's quite interesting. Well, you know what they say, you live and you learn every day. So if I should make a left right here at this light, it would run me right into that NRG stadium. That's the home of the Texans. For those of us who are football fans. I'm really not a sports fan, you know, outside of golf. It's motorsport, like, you know, Formula 1 and MotoGP, but other than that, I'm not a big sports fan. I like the way you listen to these guys talk about, you know, baseball and speaking of baseball, I met I actually worked for Roger Clemens, Rocket. I've worked for him at the other golf course that I'm at. He's a really nice guy, very humble. He's fun to be around, man. He's always cracking jokes. He was even messing around me at one point. He just gave, you know, making jokes at me, but he's really nice. And I've been around a lot of celebrities. I've had the opportunity, because of golf, I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of celebrities. And I have to say that most of them that I've met, they're nice people. You know, I've come across a few who are just uptight. I must be honest with you, they're uptight. But for the majority of those celebrities I've come across, you know, they're nice people. I met Dan Porterini. Caddied for him a couple of weeks ago. And he used to play for the Oilers before it became the Texans. And again, he's a really nice guy, man. He's just, you know, we're just joking around and having a good time. And that's the thing, again, what I like about being on the golf course is just that, you know, when you meet these folks, it's like you're on the same page with them in a sense. You know, it brings everybody on the same playing field. You know, of course, you know, if he's out there in his everyday-to-day life, you know, some of these guys that got bodyguards, you can't really get close to them. You can't really talk to them like that. But you know, being on the golf course, it's like they're your friends for that couple of hours that you're with them for, and it's so fun. I really enjoy what I'm doing. I really enjoy what I do. I've been a caddy for 24 years now. So, you know, it keeps you fun. It's fun, not just the game, but just meeting people and doing different stuff. So I'm actually getting on 288 right here. A couple more, probably about 2 or 3 miles up, then I'm gonna get on 59. And from the previous video, like I told you guys, 59 and 45 runs north to south. So 59 takes you all the way to Victoria, which is like the very southern part of the state. And then it runs you all the way up to Texarkana. That is the border between Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And then again, 45 runs you from Galveston Island all the way up to Dallas, Fort Worth. done some changes to this part of the road too. It used to be more narrow. Of course, they've widened it. Downtown H-Town, baby. So now about to get on 59 right here. This is where 288 and 59 meet. When that hurricane Harvey came through, all of this was completely flooded. All of this was underwater. Coming up here on my left is where the Minute Maid Park is. Right over here on my left. Home of the Astros. All that traffic going south. That's just how it is. I mean, it's like any given time of the day you'll run into some traffic here in Houston, man. I'm telling you, it's like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how that happens.
tonight.
This guy's kind of swerving. I wonder what he's up. He'll probably be on the phone.
making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9 to 5. That's
So this is the beltway that I just got up on here, and this is eastbound. Now I can take this beltway all the way out to Interstate 10 East, which runs me all the way to Florida, the northern side of Florida. And so it takes you through Louisiana, out Mobile, Alabama, not through the city, but on the outside of it, of course. And Oklahoma, I think. No, Oklahoma is further north, but I know it takes you through all those states. I usually I'll take the back road, which is through the neighborhood, to get over to the golf course, which would be the right, to make a right turn down here. But the fact that I need something to eat before I get cracking, so I'm gonna swing by Panda Express, get me something to eat there, and then I'm gonna head over to the golf course. I'm way early. We don't start till 1:30. It's now 12 o'clock. So, well, 1:10. So I still got an hour and change before I start working. So I'm gonna just grab the food and then head over to the golf course, sit there and eat, and then I can get cracking afterwards. Alright, y'all need to send in your order so I can know what to get for you before I get up there. Let me know what y'all want. Ooh. I don't know. I'm a little tired. I don't think I slept all that well last night. Well, actually, I did sleep well. I just went to bed late. I usually try to go to bed right about 10 o'clock every night. That will, because I usually get up right about 5 o'clock, 5:30 every morning. Even when I'm off, I still wake up that early. And it's a habit of mine now because my wife usually get up about that time too, so I get up with her early in the morning. Ooh. Yep. Alright guys, okay. was gonna hit pause on it until I get through this drive-through, because it looked like we may be here for a minute. But I'm gonna leave it running. Okay, my people just let me know that they're grabbing food. They're gonna grab something to eat and check in at the same time. And I am getting my food.
Some assignments now, and when I get overwhelmed with everything, when I make me forget more like serious, big and serious, I forget to eat. So yes, so we may have to remember me here with regards to that. I'm going to try to run some assignments.
No problem, my friend. I certainly will send you a reminder, because it happened to all of you. We go through different things, and we tend to become forgetful. So I set a reminder upon my phone myself to help me out in that aspect plenty of times. And my wife have one calendar there where, gosh, every little thing, if me even just have the idea, mention it to her, she put it on the calendar, so at least we can go back and look on it. Don't you wanna, panda? What am I drink? I'm gonna have unsweet tea. I don't know y'all, but I just. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing marvelous. How about yourself?
Okay. We're gonna get started for you today.
I would like to have a bowl with black pepper chicken, please.
A bowl with black pepper chicken. What will be your size? Steamed rice, fried rice, or chow mein?
I'd like to have steamed rice, please.
The steamed rice, black pepper chicken.
And a medium unsweet tea, please.
A medium passion tea. Okay.
That's
Any
all.
egg rolls?
No, ma'am.
Okay, does the order look correct on the screen?
Yep, that looks good.
Okay, would you like to donate to Texas Children's Hospital today?
Can you just, round it off to $11, please.
Thank you very much for your donation.
You're
You have
welcome.
another window.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I tend to donate money wherever I can when I can. There is sometimes speculations that they're actually using this money for their own personal reasons, but honestly, I don't care, because I give from a heart that is willing, and even when I see people on the street, I do the same.
Hello, it's 11 even.
$11?
Any sausage for you today?
No, ma'am. And it's loud out there. I tend to do those things simply because I was in a position one time in my life where I was in need, and any little thing would have helped. Thank you.
You have a good day, okay?
You too, thank you. Sometimes, you know, people wonder why people help people. It's because if you're in that position where you're coming from that side where you once needed and you were helped, it sometimes become easier for you to help others too, because you know what it's like. But of course, there are a lot of us who have never have to wonder how the bills are going to be paid or how they're going to have food tonight. You know, it's like that. It's harder for a person who has never been in that position to give to others who are in that position. And I mean, we just have to learn all these different things, aspects in life. And again, for me, I know how people can be, because you got these panhandlers out here and you give them the money, and of course you know, when they walk off and go around the corner, they get into a car that is nicer than yours. But that's not what it is for me. It's just that I do it because, you know, there are people out here who are genuinely in need of it. And I think that in most times, in most cases, the ones they're genuinely in need of it, period. So, you know, what you gonna do when you know, you just gonna make everybody suffer because you know, those people who take advantage of the situation. But that's just how it is. And I just try to help in every way I can, because, you know, you just never know. You just never know. Because there's so many people out there in this world who are hungry and who are suffering, you know, who are starving. And then here we are tossing food out the refrigerator because, you know, you went out, you had some dinner, you brought your leftovers home. You get up in the morning and you say, hey, I don't want it, and you throw it out. And, you know, we tend to forget that there are people out there who are less fortunate. So I give $1 here and there when I can. And you know, this is no self-praise or anything of that nature, but I've been in a situation where I went to get some groceries, and this lady that was in front of me, you know, she picked up a couple things and she wasn't able to afford all the things that she wanted. So when she walked out, I got out in the parking lot and I saw her putting away the stuff in her car. So I walked over to her and I'm like, you know, it's none of my business, and I'm not trying to be any kind of way rude, you know, but I saw that you put back some of these stuff. Is this stuff that you really needed? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, well, let's go back in there, you grab it, and if there's anything else that you would want to get, by all means get it and I'll pay for it. And that's what we did. And we got back to the parking lot. She was just hugging me and telling me thank you, and I don't understand how much it meant to her, with tears in her eyes. You know, again, that is something I've experienced myself, where I've gone to the grocery store and I didn't have enough money, and I had to put back some of the stuff that I had. So, you know, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but I help people out because that's one of the reasons why we're here. God put us here to help out each other. God put us here and He gave us all the things that we are in need of to survive. So I don't waste an opportunity when I see where in which I can help someone else who's less fortunate. You know, what is your sense of purpose? You know, what are we here for? These are the things we need to ask ourselves. So that's just what it is. You know, again, I appreciate all you guys for watching my videos, all the subscriptions, you know, and I just do my best, and I try to keep this from a sincere heart. Well, anyways, here we are at the Golf Club of Houston. We'll be on the tournament course today because you actually got 36 holes. You got the member side and tournament side. So we're gonna be on the tournament side today. I know you probably want to get out there and see what the action looks like, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. I can't. Well, not that I can't. I do bring my phone with me on the golf course, but of course you gotta have it on silent and tuck it away in your pocket because you don't want to be a distraction to the players. You're trying to hit a shot and your phone is ringing off the hook. That's not something you want to do. So I'm gonna take a minute to sit here and eat, and then we're gonna go off. I'm gonna shoot them a message, let them know that I'm here. So again, thank you guys for coming with me on this journey. I am going to record my trip home, going back south on 59. You'll see that once I get that posted. So you guys can enjoy the rest of your day and be safe and be aware of your surroundings. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.